Hello, Dome Dwellers. How you doing today? So, I have a heart for teaching, and one of the things I want to teach is self-sustainability. And part of self-sustainability is for you to learn how to build your own home, or at least be a handyman to start fixing those homes if you're already in one. At some point, I'm going to open up a camp to teach you these things. But for now, I've got to sit tight and get my place built and get the land established and these types of things. More to come on how you can help with that here in the very near future. So today, in that frame, what I want to talk about is helping you as a new builder or as a second-time builder, however many times you're going to build, saving a little bit of money. And those who fix and flip know what I'm talking about. And possibly people who are already DIY or YouTubers who figured out how to build their own stuff. Many don't know it, but many states, including Florida, have the ability to let you become your own owner builder. And they provide many points of contact, many pieces of paper that show you how to do that and why you should do that. And the why is pretty simple. The why is save money because the world's gone crazy, and what people are charging for their service today is absolutely astronomical and out of price. And I know we all have to make ends meet and we all have to live, but things are just going crazy. Now, a lot of it's got to do with inflation. A lot of it's got to do with fraud, waste, and abuse that's going on in the government. Whatever the case is, we need to do our best and our most to make sure that we save money by doing things smartly. Now, many people believe that doing things smartly is just making money and hiring somebody else so you can make that money. But the truth is that we've gotten so far away from basic skills of life: gardening, growing, cooking, managing money, you name it. And that's a whole nother series of videos that I'm going to be doing to teach you those things. But so we'll be showing you how to do a lot of self-build stuff in the videos once we start creating our dome. And I just want to let you know again about Florida. So Florida provides a nice little checklist for owner builders, and it tells you basically everything that needs to be done to build your house. Every step anyway. It doesn't tell you how to frame and how to insulate and how to screw and all these other types of things, but it tells you the steps during each one of those things, what needs to be done. Now, this is the checklist for the permits, but behind this, we can find building information as well. Now, there's something called the Florida Building Code that if you go to that, it basically will tell you everything, because they have written up and taken the time to help you figure out what code is and how it needs to be built to code. Now, this is my checklist, not checklist rather, this is my document that says I'm going to be permitted. Not been given to the county yet, but what they also give behind that is this little piece of paper here. So this piece of paper is the owner affidavit of owner builder. So you sign this and you say, I realize that as an owner builder, I can build my own home, but I take full responsibility for doing that. I don't know what other states do this, but you should check it out. If you have the wherewithal, or you want to have your own blood, sweat, and tears inside the home, or you want to do at least a little bit of it. Maybe you work with a general contractor and you say, hey, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Or you just become your own handyman around the house, and maybe you're adding an addition to your home or something like that. Now, when they have you fill these out, they have you fill out a bunch of other paperwork, as you can imagine. Here's a contractor disclosure form. I have to fill that out, have everything stamped, and say I know what I'm doing, or that I know who to hire to do that. And I'll talk about that in a second. Contractor's authorization form, same thing. And exemption forms for both plumbing and electrical. So these things have to be signed if I'm to say that I'm going to be the owner builder. All right. So as an owner builder, you can imagine you can save yourself a lot of money through labor. Yes, in fact, if you do a grand portion of the labor, then you don't have to pay high labor cost. All right. Now, some things, there are laborers, contractors, and professionals out there that have done things for years and years and years, and they know what they're doing and they can do it really fast. Uh, so would it behoove you to hire some people for some stuff? Yes, this is what I was going to talk about earlier. So some things maybe you can't do or shouldn't do on your own. As an example, my foundation. I can make small areas like this porch right here. I could lay the porch concrete for this, no problem. But can I lay the foundation of a 40-foot building? Probably not, because things are going to start drying before I can even get in there. It takes a whole team. And so I'm probably going to hire somebody to do my foundation. Now, other people would say things that you probably want to hire out is electrical, because electrical is pretty important. But I'm going to take a hand out of it. Maybe I might take some advice from somebody, pay them to consult with me, but I'm going to do my own hand at electrical and definitely plumbing. I'm going to put my own dome frame up and put my own insulation in. I'm going to make an attempt of doing my own framing internal when it comes to the doors, windows, and walls. I'm not a contractor, I'm not a builder, but I have lived off-grid for 6 years, and I do have a little bit of understanding of how to do these things. Do you need to live off-grid for 6 years to have that understanding? No. You can go to YouTube. You can go to somebody who might teach you, a couple things. So you can do that. YouTube is a great source, but sometimes maybe you just need to hire a mentor. Hire one of those guys. Don't let them do it for you, but maybe you learn to do it. And guess what? At the end of this, you might have a skill that you can change or trade your jobs out. Maybe you start your own business as a consultant. Maybe you start your own building business, become a contractor, a general contractor, a developer. That's what I plan on start doing for these domes. I'm going to develop my own company as a development company to build domes all across the United States. And who knows, maybe it'll grow globally. So these are the things that I will be start doing as part of this journey of learning more and more and more. There are things that I definitely do not know right now, and I'll either be going to YouTube, a mentor, or the Florida Building Code to do the right thing. Ultimately, my house needs to be built to code, or I'll never get occupancy authorization to live in it. So I will do all that, and I don't want to have to do it over and over, so I'll make sure I do it right from the beginning. So should you. So if you have any questions about that, stay tuned to this channel because I'll be doing more and more. And definitely go to your state, your county, and find out if A, they have owner-builder privileges. B, if they don't, still ask them where their code can be located and where, if they have documentation like this, that they can provide from your local county to give you a checklist of things that need to be done and accomplished during the build. So at least you can keep up with it and you can keep on top of the general contractor, you can keep on top of the developer. They oftentimes don't want you in their hair, but the more you're involved, the more skills you build, guys. And I believe this is highly, highly important for us to start building better skills as humans. We have lost those skills because the schools do not teach us skills anymore. The schools teach us how to know what tests are, how to pass the test, right? They don't teach you anything of significance anymore. They don't teach you relationship building skills. They don't teach you self-development skills. They don't teach you how to earn money and become an entrepreneur. They don't teach you how to balance a checkbook or how to cook food, how to grow your own food, how to build things They don't teach you any of these basic skills of life. So we need to bring that back to America. May your next home be a dome home. Peace out.